My name is Tony Litt. I'm the MD of Sunrise Radio, and it's my immense pleasure to bring you the official Sunrise Radio podcast. We are the #1 commercial Asian station in the United Kingdom, with many firsts to our name, and we continue to be the voice of British Asians who have given us their love and loyalty over 30 years. It's a legacy we cherish and a responsibility that we don't take lightly. Our aim has always been to entertain the listeners with the best of Bollywood and Bhangra, while also addressing their concerns. A real voice for the community, a vibrant community, and a great nation. We are proud to be British and Asian. This podcast is a compilation of some of the things we do on the station, with a stellar lineup of presenters who each have their own personality and style. It's entertaining, informative, engaging, and we hope you will enjoy it here as a podcast if you are unable to tune in to the radio. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your family and friends about this podcast, and do leave us a comment on what you think. We'd love to hear from you. All the best always. Team Sunrise.
The UK's biggest station mix. Sunrise Radio.
Hey, my name is Shabnam Sahi. Welcome to the official Sunrise Radio podcast. I'm on your radio weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. If you've heard the show, you know what to expect from it. But here are some exciting, interesting Bollywood stories that you may have missed. This time round, served up as part of our official Sunrise Radio podcast. Enjoy. If you thought Bollywood is going to take a break from endless remakes and franchises this year, forget it. That ain't happening. Not this year, at least. Producer Anand Pandit, he's a believer in good stories. And he feels that despite the lukewarm response to a film titled Sarkar 3, do you remember Sarkar 3? Directed by Ram Gopal Verma, starring Amit Sodha, Yami Gautam, Jackie Shroff, Manoj Bajpayee. This was meant to be a continuation of Sarkar 1 and 2 minus the Bachchans. That's Sarkar 3. Well, Anand Pandit produced that film and he remembers it as unfinished business. And he's keen to make Sarkar 4. He says there's a lot in there which can be fleshed out and made into something exciting, draping a new story on the old framework. We are confident that the audience is ready for Sarkar 4. And not just that, Anand Pandit also wishes to make Big Bull 2. Now, this is going to be the sequel to Abhishek Bachchan's film that released on Disney Plus Hotstar in the thick of the pandemic in 2021. He says we're going to base it on a book this time. We are in the process of buying the rights to this book. Abhishek is naturally my first choice. He's a fantastic actor, but the final cast will only be decided after the script is locked in place. Agar to Ishq Namaza jaisa Big Bull 2 mein bhi koi gana ho na, maza aa jaye, right? Actually, that was a bit unfortunate if you remember what happened in 2021. If you remember what happened with the Big Bull. Only weeks, maybe a month before the Big Bull came out, Hansal Mehta made the exact same story on financial trader Harshad Mehta's infamous life. And he made it into a web series titled Scam 1992 with Prateek Gandhi as Harshad Mehta. That was a phenomenal success. Arguably the best OTT drama of 2021. I mean, against that, poor Abhishek's Big Bull didn't really stand a chance, right? Agar to Big Bull 2 unhone banai na, the only thing they need to bear in mind is that they shouldn't clash at the box office with anything else that sounds similar. Liger, tiger, animal, none of those things, please. Now, after delivering stellar performances in parallel cinema and in the commercial mainstream, Shabana Azmi is now having a lot of fun doing a variety of roles that she may or may not have said yes to 20 years ago. Working with Steven Spielberg and Karan Johar have been two of her recent highlights. And she laughs and she confesses that, when Steven Spielberg approached her for a fairly important role in Halo, she wasn't entirely sure until her nephew, her brother Baba Azmi's son, gave her no choice and he said, right, Bua, you have to do this. And she says, the day I signed the contract, he actually took a selfie with me, possibly his first selfie with me, and he plastered it on social media. That is when I knew that I was possibly doing something these young kids think of as cool, she says. And then, she's asked to comment on Karan Johar, working with Karan Johar, because she is in Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahani, right? Of course, we're not implying that Karan Johar is in the same league as Spielberg, but he does know a thing or two about rolling out a commercial pot boiler, right? Shabana ji कहती हैं कि when one thinks of Karan Johar, one thinks of him as this glamorous, popular figure rolling in and out of parties, that he's such a committed filmmaker came to me as a complete surprise. It's not easy to direct so many actors in one frame, but he has done full justice to every character in Rocky or Rani Ki Prem Kahani. Then she says, I've never had a chance to look so glamorous in any of the films I've done. I remember we were shooting in Delhi in November and I had to attend a wedding right after the day's shoot. So I decided to go in the same sari and the same jewelry that I wore for the shoot. Our designer Manish Malhotra was horrified. He said, Shabana ji, how can you go in costume jewelry? Arey, let me at least give you some real kundan to wear. Huh? But she said, I decided to go the way I was, and I can't tell you how many compliments came my way. वैसे इस बात में तो कोई शक नहीं है, right? Manish Malhotra does know a thing or two about making people look uber glam. Now, crossing the border from Bollywood into Pakistan and looking at the biggest entertainment story that's got everyone buzzing. And this involves 4 of their top actresses. Did you read about this? Did you hear about this? Now, so this retired Pakistani military officer, Adil Raja, who is now a YouTuber, I believe, he claimed recently that several top actresses in Pakistan were being used by the military as honey traps. Now, in a video on his YouTube channel, Adil Raja claimed that a retired general and a former ISI chief had been working closely with some of the top actresses and models to trap politicians. And this is a very serious allegation, by the way. What made it even more slanderous and gossip-worthy, I suppose, was him revealing 4 sets of initials. And these were meant to be names of the actresses involved in this alleged scandal. So he said MH, MK, KK, SA. Of course, fans took absolutely no time to work out who he was pointing to. Mehwish Hayat, Mahira Khan, Kubra Khan, Sajal Ali. Allegedly, supposedly. And what made it even worse, I suppose, was the fact that some of these actresses had worked in dramas produced by Inter-Services Public Relations, ISPR, which has a link with the military. Now, this spark of information, this choti si chingari, it turned into a bubbling, raging volcano in absolutely no time. So much so that 3 of the 4 actresses, Mehwish, Kubra and Sajal, immediately responded on their social media, demanding proof, threatening legal action, generally being very, very cross, as anyone would be, right? Mahira Khan has maintained a deafening silence so far. Now, the entire nation, as well as fans of Pakistani dramas and films around the world, are waiting to see what happens next. 2 out of these 4 actresses supposedly mentioned by their initials, they have also worked in Bollywood films. Mahira और Sajal Ali की बात कर रही हूँ मैं, which adds another political slant to this allegation. देखते हैं ऊंट किस करवट बैठता है, finally. Now, this is the Alia Bhatt story that Sonia referred to in the Showbiz update today as well. Now, it is a kind of name, fame, appreciation, international glory that most Indian stars crave because it puts them in the running with the best in the world, right? Both Sanjay Leela Bhansali and S.S. Rajamouli, they have been campaigning tirelessly to get the jury members of BAFTA and the Oscars to consider their films, their passion projects, Gangubai and RRR, across all the major categories, not just in the best film in a foreign language category. अरे अपन best actor मांगता यार at the Oscar. एक बार देखिए तो सही हमारी film. That's what they've been saying. And I suppose in this context, aggressively lobbying for a nomination essentially means bringing your film to the attention of the vast number of jury members. Kyunki I've heard, especially the Oscars, it's not just 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20 people who comprise the jury. Apparently, there are up to 100 members who finally cast their verdict. So, पहले jury आपकी film देखेगी, उसके बाद decide करेगी, right? So after Sophia DiMartino, the actress from Loki, raving about Alia's performance in Gangubai, it was Robin Baker's turn to shine a light on Alia's role. Robin is from the British Film Institute National Archive, the BFI National Archive. And he posted on Instagram, I think it was yesterday, he said, if I was a member of BAFTA or the Academy, I'm not. This year, I would be voting for Alia Bhatt as Best Actress for her performance in Gangubai. Then he's given details, of course, Sanjay Leela Bhansali, India 2022. Alia plays a prostitute turned underworld brothel madam turned campaigner for sex workers' rights, and the joy of her performance is how she grows as her character develops. The film is big, brash, sentimental, hugely enjoyable, but Bhatt is sensational, he says. There's an additional pleasure of the film's classic Hindi cinema references, from Gangubai's love of Devanand to scenes of cinema going in the 50s and the 60s to the numerous film posters lining the streets around Bombay's red light district. If you haven't seen it, he says, especially BAFTA and Academy Award voting friends, please head to Netflix as soon as possible. Well, there you go. High praise indeed, right? Now, more international recognition for Indian artists. And in this case, it is after Alia Bhatt. Our very own Nightingale of India, our dearly beloved Lata Mangeshkar ji. But putting her at number 84 on a list of the world's top 200, it seems a bit unfair. It seems too far down the list for us, right? For all of us who love her voice and her music. But it is what it is. Rolling Stones magazine, considered the Bible of music-related subjects, they recently compiled a list of the world's top 200 singers of all time. And honouring Lataji at number 84, they wrote, the crystalline, eternally girlish voice of the melody queen is a cornerstone of Indian pop music. With a global influence spread via Bollywood films, whose golden era she defined, Lata Mangeshkar was the empress of playback singers, the vocal magicians who perform songs for actors to lip-sync in lavish movie musicals, recording over 7,000 such songs by some estimates. Now, others on the list include, mind you, this is 200 greatest of all time. Others on the list include Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Sam Cooke, Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, Beyonce. I believe the late, great Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan is on the list as well. Freddie Mercury, Bob Dylan, Elvis, Frank Sinatra, Marvin Gaye, you name it. Reacting to this, Anjali Labansali said, it is good to know that she has been ranked among the 200 best, but Lataji is not only among the 200 best, she is the best singer civilization has ever produced. ये हुई ना बात. मतलब रोलिंग स्टोन चाहे कुछ भी कहे, मनोरमा में तो हम यही कहेंगे. Now, being a Bengali myself, I've never had the chance to discuss Bengali cinema much because, well, the honest truth is that I don't know much about Bengali cinema besides the big iconic films. And also because Bengali cinema runs its own course. Rarely does it have a Bollywood connection that I can talk about. But this milestone, I think this needs to be celebrated. Suna aapne? Mithun Chakravarti's recent Bengali film titled Projapati, which means Butterfly. Now, this has been received extremely well at the box office. It has now become a film with the highest single-day box office collection of any Bengali film in the last 23 years. And in a post-pandemic scenario, with the big screen releases now having to fight for their existence, I think this is great news. Projapati has that deeply emotional, yet extremely common premise that stirs something inside you. It is a father and son story. Mithun Chakravarti plays this 65-year-old widower, retired widower whose son runs a successful business. He's a wedding planner. But the son is far too busy chasing after his professional goals, not realizing that life is passing him by. And that the smaller things which give us endless joy, he is completely blind to all of that. Will his father be able to lead him away to a place where life and love live side by side? That is the premise of Projapati. Now, if we look at entertainment, specifically filmmaking, purely as a business, the maths is fairly simple. How much you invest in a film vis-a-vis what you recover, that's what determines whether you made a profit, whether you broke even, or if you made a loss, right? Now, box office numbers play a big part in determining the equity of an actor. Their name, their fame, how desperately filmmakers wish to cast them, how badly big global brands want them as their ambassadors. All of these things directly related to your box office worth, right? The more money your films make at the box office, the better it is for everyone. But we, as the audience, as consumers of creative content, we have been so focused, so fixated on Bollywood's box office worth, the film industry's financial might, that we almost didn't notice how much money big OTT names are pumping into their platforms now. To be able to raise their game, to give the film industry a run for its money, literally and figuratively. Now, a survey in India done by the Economic Times recently found that the top 6 OTT platforms in India, they spent, get this, more than 5,000 crores on original content last year alone. That is a whopping amount. And this extensive survey states that the phenomenal success of Sacred Games on Netflix way back in 2018, this was the show that opened the floodgates. COVID and lockdowns, they attracted even larger numbers to OTT platforms. And as a result, digital streaming rapidly emerged as a viable alternative to the big screen, right? Now, there is no greater proof of how seriously India's top 6 OTT platforms take their role in the entertainment universe than this statistic that Amazon, Netflix, Disney Plus Hotstar, Sony Live, Z5 and Voot spent over 5,000 crores on original content last year, and the number is expected to grow up. Grow up, nahi, go up. Ironically, इसमें सबसे मजे की बात पता है क्या है? There you have the top 6 investing more than 5,000 crores. Ironically, subscriber numbers have been plateauing on many of the platforms. You know, you read about Netflix cancelling this show, postponing that show because they feel that their subscriber numbers have dwindled or they are beginning to drop. Nonetheless, they're not holding back from investing big money because they know this is where the future lies.
You can catch Shabnam Sahi, the ultimate storyteller, weekdays 9 a.m. to 12 noon.
The UK's biggest station mix. Sunrise Radio.
Hi, this is Anushka Arora. As always, lovely to have your company for the Sunrise Radio podcast. And this week, I have another special guest on the show. Priyanka, welcome to Sunrise Radio. It is so nice to have you here once again. Welcome to London. How are you?
Thank you so much, Anushka. I was very, very happy to be here. This was a very, very special time because we're launching my first ever makeup collection. I've never done makeup before. So it's a very exciting time.
Last time I spoke to you, I mean, so much has happened since then. The Matrix release, you had your book launch, The White Tiger. You've had your hair care brand, and now we're here with your makeup. Like you said, you've never done makeup before. Tell me everything about it. How did it come about, and why did you want to do this?
You know, you've known me for a while, so I can refer to you like that, but I always like to do things for the first time, and I like to have a unique trait to it. Max Factor was very exciting to me because as a brand, it's a legacy brand. It's been around for such a long time. Max Factor himself was a makeup artist to Hollywood's greatest stars, in Hollywood's most golden era. So that was a little bit romantic for me as an actor to be associated with a brand that worked with the most famous faces of the, golden era of films. But besides that, I also love the brand because its evolution has been really interesting. There have been so many makeup artists that have used only like Max Factor's mascara on me over the years. So when they approached me to work with them, it was just very exciting. And they were like, we want to do a limited collection. I had never done a makeup collection, so I brought all my experience of the last 20-something years of working with the most incredible makeup artists. And I created a collection which is very small. It's a capsule collection. It's limited edition. It has only 8 colors in the eyeshadow palette and 9 lipsticks and about 8 nail colors. But these are colors that are great for every skin tone. I wanted to create something which brings the world together. And I could do it because it's just small, because obviously every color doesn't work on every skin tone. But these were intentionally started for Indian skin tones, for medium skin tones, which I've always found very hard to find colors that are complementary to medium skin tones. And then I expanded from there. Even in the campaign, you'll see there are 5 models with different skin tones, but they're all wearing the same lipstick.
Nice.
So I wanted all of these colors to work on light, medium, dark, all kinds of skin tones.
And do you feel that you need makeup to kind of feel confident? Do you think that is the case?
No, I think makeup is an expression of things. I think confidence is really, yes, of course it can give you confidence. There are days where I hide behind my makeup. Of course I do. But I don't think inherently makeup is for confidence. It can work as a tool of confidence. But I think makeup can be such an incredible tool for expression or expressing yourself or how you're feeling, what your mood is like. It's so much fun.
And generally, what makes you as a person feel empowered?
Succeeding at something that I've worked hard for. I'm in a public profession, so making sure that people like the art or the work that I've created or something that I've creatively lent myself to, it makes me feel very empowered.
And whilst growing up, what were you like with makeup? Like, what age did you start wearing makeup, and did you like it? Like, were you just using your mom's makeup and just experimenting? I
may have been 3 or 4 actually.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was obsessed with makeup. And I used to stick all my fingers into my mom's lipsticks. I think she'll probably say I was younger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Younger than that.
She had a little vanity case that she used to lock with lock and key after that, because I would just find her makeup anywhere. I would go into a bag. If she had a lipstick or any kajal pencil or something, it'd be all over my face. I have so many photos from my childhood with makeup smeared all over my face.
Now tell me your skincare routine, your morning AM skincare routine. Tell me about that.
I don't like using soap on my face in the morning. I have dry skin, so I won't use a face wash. I just shower, and I like to steam if I can, if I have time, especially if I'm in front of the camera. That's definitely part of my routine. And then I moisturize. I will use a skin oil. I will use a serum and a moisturizer, a light moisturizer for the day, and sunblock. And I'm ready to start my makeup or to go out.
And then once you've finished with the day, once you've taken your makeup off, what's your skincare routine after that?
Well, a cleanser is a big part of taking your makeup off, because people wash their face off, but that doesn't necessarily take off all your makeup. You have to cleanse your skin. So I cleanse my face, then I will use, again, the oil and a serum and a heavier moisturizer for the night. I like to make sure that my skin can breathe. Yeah, it's pretty simple, actually. And eye cream.
Yes,
I definitely do eye cream at night.
What's a one must product for makeup that goes with you everywhere? You cannot live without it.
So I need a mascara in my life. Otherwise, I feel like I look sick. So the 2,000 calorie mascara from Max Factor is amazing. So many people have used it on my face. I always have it in my bag.
And in the world of social media, TikToks, what is your one makeup hack that you saw and you're like, oh, actually, this is really cool. Now, like, you just live by it.
Like TikTok, TikTok has taught me so much.
Yes,
TikTok / Reels.
Yeah, Reels, yeah.
Just doing my hair myself.
Right.
Like, that was a pandemic revelation, because I started working in the industry when I was very young. I was 17 or something. And I always sat in chairs of amazing makeup artists that did my hair. And when I wasn't on set, I just never did my hair. Like, I wouldn't blow dry my hair, keep it super natural. So during the pandemic, everything shut down. I was, filming a movie, so I was in a bubble. I couldn't meet anyone. No one could come into my bubble. And I had to do a book tour, and I was launching Anomaly, and I was launching White Tiger. So all of it sort of happened together. And I had to do my own glam. So I had to learn my own hair and makeup, and that was very helpful to be in the era of social media. I tell you that.
Isn't it? It's
oh my
so
gosh!
Good.
I bought that Dyson Airwrap, and
So did I.
Girl,
I just got it, and it is so good.
Magic. It
so
saved me so much money. Yeah. From blow dryers.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, listen, your line, it's really cute. Like you said, it's a limited edition. It's a capsule collection. I really like the colours. They're looking really good. And I've seen lots of influencers who have made videos on TikTok saying how really well, like, it's got a lot of pigment in it. So it's
yeah, it has a lot of pigment. A little bit goes a long way.
Yeah.
So you can decide if you want a lighter, daytime look, or if you want a nighttime look. And try it. It's for fun. For anyone who uses makeup, men, women alike. I think it's a really fun palette to play with.
Thank you so much. And we look forward to, again, anything else that you have, like, coming our way. Just bring it on. Bring it all on.
It's coming. Lots of interesting things for 2023.
Oh, we can't wait.
Listen to our Bollywood queen, Anushka Arora, from 12 noon to 4 p.m. weekdays on Sunrise.
You're tuned to the Love Lounge with the Love Doctor. It's me, Amit Sodha. It is time for the couples challenge here on the Love Lounge.
It's time for the couples game. How well do you know your partner?
Is that you, Jay?
Hi, yes.
Just made it just in time. Thank you so much, my friend. How are you? Happy New Year.
I'm good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. So, you messaged me a little while ago and said you wanted to take on the couples challenge with you and your best friend. So I assume this is your wife, is it?
I can't say it's my wife, but she might be.
She's your partner, your spouse? What would you describe her as?
Everything, whatever she would like to describe me as.
No, but what would you describe her as? That's what I want to know.
I'm like everything, like whatever she would have feeling for me. That's the things I describe her as.
So there you go. There you go. That's the word. So she's your everything.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right. Cool. No worries. What is your partner's name, by the way?
Pinky.
Pinky.
Yes. Pinky.
Pinky. Yeah. Pinky. All right. Awesome. And she is there with you as well. Yeah.
Not Pinky. T for Tango. I for India.
Oh,
N
Tinky.
for November. Yes.
Tinky, I beg your pardon. I'm so sorry. Okay, Tinky, right. Okay, Tinky, no problem at all. I like that. That's very, very sweet. Tinky, is that her full name or is it something else?
Full name.
Whole name, brilliant. I love it. So is Tinky there with you as well, yeah?
Yes, please.
Can she hear what I'm saying?
Not right now, as we are on phone and we are not on the radio. So she can't hear me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. But what I need to do is explain to you both the rules. So you want to get her on speaker as well with you so you can both hear me?
Okay, sure.
Hello?
Hello there, Tinky. How are you?
Sorry?
Hi, Tinky. How are you?
Yes, good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. So you and your partner are together right now and you're going to take on the couples challenge, okay? So I'm just going to very quickly, before I do anything else, just tell you what exactly is going to happen. I'm going to ask one of you in a moment to leave the room while the other one stays with me. And the one that stays with me, I'm going to ask 5 questions. Then we're going to ask the other partner that left the room to come back and see if they can guess their partner's answers. Does that make sense to you both?
Yes, perfect.
Brilliant. So just so we know, how long have you and JD been together?
2 years.
2 or 3 years? Which one is it? 3 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Yes, 2 years.
Ah, excellent. That's great. How did you guys meet? How did you both meet?
Through work in Heathrow.
Oh, nice, lovely. Okay,
Yeah.
Excellent. No worries. And so, what I'm going to do then? Who is going to be the brave one and that is going to leave the room and has the hard job?
Oh, I'll go first.
Okay, so you're going to kick him out of the room?
Yeah, go away, JD. Get out. Yeah, he's gone.
All right then. Okay, okie dokie. Right. So, let me know when he's not there and he cannot hear you.
Okay, yeah, he can't hear me. He's going to step outside. We're just in a restaurant.
Oh, I see you're in a restaurant right now. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No worries. That's absolutely fine. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Okay, you tell me when he's gone.
He has left. He's left the room.
All right, perfect. So, listen, I'm
Yay.
going to ask you these 5 questions now, and then I'm going to find out how well he actually knows you, okay? So, question number 1. What is your favourite choice, and considering you're in a restaurant, it should be an easy one, what's your favourite choice, like, of naughty food or a go-to snack? You know when you're having those moods and you feel like you need something like chocolate or something, what would it be for you?
So it's hamburger and chips be one.
Hamburger and chips. I love it. Okay. Simple and always effective. Hamburger and chips.
Always, yeah.
Love it. Okay. Now, question number 2.
I have a funny story.
Oh, tell me. Yeah, go on.
I'll tell you why. Whenever I went to Miami and I came back with McDonald's in my suitcase.
No!
I love their McDonald's. Yeah, it's too good. It's too good out there, so I thought I've got to bring it back and eat at home.
But hang on a minute. It would have been cold and soggy and not very nice.
Oh, yeah, it was worth it.
I love that. Oh, my God. I'll share a story about something else in a minute. Anyway, right, so let's see if he knows that story. Does he know that story? How long ago was this that you did that?
He knows that I've done that, yeah.
Okay, cool. How long ago was it? Was it before you met them?
How long? Oh, before, way before.
All right, cool. No, it's all right. We'll just test him. Anyway, question number 2. What is the question number 2? Oh, yes. What is a bad habit that you have that JD really hates?
But I don't have one. I'm perfect. I really don't.
No. You've got to choose something.
He will tell you that I'm so perfect.
Yeah, I agree. You are perfect in every single way, but I need to know one of your bad habits. So, like, just maybe you leave the toilet seat. No. Obviously, be the other way around.
I'm a woman.
Yeah. So maybe you leave the toilet seat down, not up for him. Maybe also you do the toilet roll the wrong way. Maybe you click your knuckles. What is it? Come on, there's got to be something.
Oh, I bite my nails and he hates that.
Ah, there you go. See,
Yeah,
you're not
hates that.
perfect.
Yeah, I bite my nails.
All right, cool. All right, no worries. That's good. I like that one. Question number 3. Can you tell me one thing that's on your bucket list? So something you really want to do, whether it's skydiving, bungee jumping, swimming with sharks. What's one thing that's on your bucket list and at the very top? Paragliding. I like it. I like it. Paragliding.
Yeah.
So you've never done it?
Never.
All right, cool. Question number 4. By the way, that's something I want to do as well. Question number 4.
Perfect. Yeah.
What's the best holiday that you both have been on together?
Well, we do more staycations. So we go like for these lodges and spas. But we haven't been away just yet because COVID happened.
Oh, okay, cool. No worries.
Yeah.
Out of any of those places, what was one thing you did together that you enjoyed the most?
Probably this spa in Egham. It was amazing. Yeah.
All right, cool. No worries. I'll put that down. And then last but not least, what is a favourite movie of yours that you've seen more than once and you could still watch over and over again?
Oh, Miss Doubtfire.
Oh, no way.
I swear.
Are you serious?
I love it.
Oh my God, this is turning out to be a real classic. I like this one. All right.
Yeah.
Now we're done. Calling back in. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to put a shout out to everyone out there. This is how the couples challenge works. It's really simple. Dinky's going to get JD back in the room while she does that. If you want to take part now or in the future, drop me a WhatsApp, ladies and gentlemen. And this is how the couples challenge works. So Tinky, let me know when he's back.
Hello?
JD, but you're back.
Oh, yes, I am. It was long waiting outside of the room.
Oh, of course, and I bet it was quite cold as well, actually. So,
Yeah.
it's been. Can I just say though, it's been very interesting getting to know Dinky.
Thank you. He's such a quite interesting person.
Yeah, definitely. I would say that too. But anyway, okay, right. We're gonna get into this. So, question 1, I asked to Dinky. I said to her, what is her favourite choice of naughty food or snack that she absolutely loves for, one of those times when she needs to have a little binge?
I think you would love like chili paneer or something.
Chili paneer, you reckon?
Yeah.
Anything else that you can think of that she might have?
Probably McDonald's.
What was she having McDonald's? What would she have?
Chips.
All right, cool. I'm just writing this down as well. So McDonald's chips or paneer chili, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. No worries. Question number 2. What is a bad habit that Dinky has that you really hate?
Nothing.
No. There's got to be something. That's what. The funny thing is, that's what she said as well. She said I'm perfect, but then I dug a little deeper, and there was something.
She's like perfect in every way for me.
I know she's perfect for you, but she does have bad habits. She even said it herself. She's got one that you hate. What is it?
So, well, I would say when I'm not sure. Can I pass?
Okay, we'll come back to that one. Have a think, all right? So question number 3, we'll come back to that one.
Okay.
What is one thing on her bucket list that she's always wanted to do and really wants to do?
She want to like go for like vacation, holidays, vacation. Probably marry me as well.
Hang on a minute. What was the first thing you said? She wants to marry you. A second bit. What was the first thing?
Vacation, going on holidays and everything,
Well, but what's thing? Like, what one thing? So, for example, for some people, it could be skydiving. It could be bungee jumping. It could be swimming with sharks. It could be something like that. She said something...
Skydiving?
So you think skydiving?
Probably paragliding.
Okay, cool. Paragliding. I will make a note of that.
I love paragliding.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, I'll make a note of that. Question 4. What is the best holiday that you've both been on together, or both the best experience? Because she said you've never been abroad and you've been doing a lot of staycations, which is cool. And there was one thing that stood out for her, one of those staycations that stood out for her. Which one do you think it was?
Oh, well, one of the staycations stood out for the one which we went like locally. It was like one of the best staycations ever for us.
And what was it? Where did you go and what was it?
Actually, we went just like outside of London.
Yeah,
That's like
where?
one of the,
And what was it? What was it specifically?
I can't remember. I can't remember the the hotel.
But location, what was it called?
Oh, yeah, actually, it's called like Egham.
Okay, cool. No worries. And what did you do in Egham? What was the thing?
We went for like spa and things like that.
Perfect.
We love spa.
Okay, cool. No worries. And last but not least, last question. What is a favourite movie of Dinky's that she's seen more than once and she could watch over and over again?
I would say Veer Zara.
Veer Zara.
Yeah.
Alrighty, cool. That is a very romantic film, by the way. Okay, cool. So just bear with me. Are you both on speakerphone again?
Yes. But
Okay.
before we go on speakerphone, I would like to say something.
Yeah.
I really love Tinky, my best friend, so much. And she's like everything to me.
That's very romantic, very sweet of you. It really, really is. I think that's wonderful that you found each other and may this continue to go from strength to strength. I really, really mean that.
Thank you. You said like you wanted to go back on question number 2.
Oh, yes, that was it. Thank you for reminding me. Question number 2. What is a bad habit that she has that you hate? Hate?
Probably snoring.
Snoring! Oh, okay then. All right, we're going to write that down. Hold on. All right. So let me just add up the scores. Okay. Let me just do that again, actually, just to double check. All right. So how well do you think you did?
Not sure.
Is Dinky there with you? Can she hear this? Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't want to win it. It's always like think. I would always do for Tinky.
Of course, absolutely. Now, can she hear me right now as well?
Probably like in the radio.
Yeah. Okay. Because she can hear you. So I could tell you now that you scored 2.5 out of 5.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. The ones you got wrong, let me tell you, right? So I'll give you half a mark for the first one. You said paneer chili first, right? Chili paneer. And
Yeah.
she actually said hamburger and chips.
Oh.
And she told me about the story of her getting hamburger and chips as well when she put it in her suitcase.
Oh, yeah.
Question 2, you said snoring, but she said biting her nails. She said you really hate that.
Fine.
And then question 3, paragliding, you got absolutely right. Spot on. Question 4 was also correct. You mentioned the spa in Egham. She said the same thing. And question 5, the movie, you said Veer Zara. She said Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, wow.
Would you say that's true?
Oh, yes, it is.
Listen, well done. That was good fun. If you guys won, if you and Tinky want to you could come back next week. We could do it again, but the other way around. She has to answer the questions. What do you think?
I don't mind, but I would always like her to win it in everything.
You are, can I just say, you're a very, very, very loving man, I have to say. Like, you obviously absolutely love put Tinky back on the phone. Tinky, I want to speak to her. Come on, Tinky.
Also, like, her birthday is coming up, so I'm wishing her a very, very happy birthday.
When is her birthday? What date?
Personally, I can't tell.
Okay, no. Tell me approximately, like late January, early February?
Between mid to late January.
Mid to, perfect, right, okay, cool. Put Tinky back on the phone.
Hello,
Tinky,
I'm back.
Tinky, I need to speak to you. This is very important, very important. Did you hear what he got?
What did he get?
He got 2.5 out of 5.
Yeah, he's rubbish. I'm think I'm going to leave him right now.
Oh my God, no, don't leave him. He's a good guy.
He's rubbish. He's rubbish. I'm leaving him.
No, don't leave it. Don't leave him. But what can I just say? This guy, he is absolutely besotted with you. He absolutely loves you to bits.
Oh, he's got a heart of gold, honest to God.
I'm telling you now, this is a man to hold on to for the rest of your life. He really absolutely loves you. And I just wanted to tell you that this guy just, you could just tell. You could just tell. And so, listen, he did really well though. And it's because it's tough. It is actually tough. There's lots of, some people have lots of options. So, but well done to you both. And I did say to him, you can both come back next week and do it the other way around if you wanted to.
Oh, perfect. Let's do that. Yeah.
All right, cool. No worries. I'll message Jay next week and we'll get you both on and we'll do it the reverse way around next week, all right?
Okay, yeah, perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
No worries. You guys are absolutely welcome. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
This is the Couples Challenge. This is how we do here on Sunrise Radio. If you ever want to take part, you know what you're going to do. But how well do you know your partner? Come and have a go, have a laugh with your other half.
Catch our love guru, Amit Sodha, between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. every Sunday for that chill out zone.